Hello, everyone. It's me, Mr. Charles. I hope and pray you're all doing well. I hope your families are doing well. I hope you're feeling safe. And I hope that all is going according to plan. I know things are a bit scary and a bit unpredictable, but I hope that your families are together and safe and healthy, and this finds you in good spirits. Today, I would like to talk about something that combines science and an awesome story of grit and determination. Many of you, I know I am, are familiar with this. Cheetos hot FLAMIN flavor. Very, very popular in every grocery store across the country. Everywhere you go, you can find a bag of these. Very, very popular, very well liked, very spicy. And today we're going to talk about the very man who started off with absolutely nothing to create the hot Cheeto to now become a multimillionaire and a servant of the people with generosity. His name is Richard Montañez, and he was and is a Mexican immigrant. And when he was young, his family immigrated from Mexico to Southern California, where they worked in the vineyards. And they earned maybe $2, $3 an hour. Very, very poor. His mother, his father, his family struggled to survive in Southern California. He only spoke Spanish. And then once he became school age, he was bused. Richard was bused, meaning he left his neighborhood to go to another neighborhood school in order to learn English. Very few Latinos. He brown complexion at a majority white school and didn't know anyone. And he went home, went to school the first day, and he took out his lunch, and all the kids were staring at him because he had a burrito. And people weren't familiar with burritos in those days. He was ashamed, so he put the burrito back in his bag and didn't want anyone to see it. So he went home and told his mother. His mother made him 2 burritos. And that time he was like, well, why 2? One for you and one to give a friend. Well, young Richard brought his burritos to school, and he gave one to himself and one to his friend. And here he is, first, second grade. They become such a big hit that he is selling burritos for $0.25 a piece, if you can believe that. So even at a young age, he had a very, very astute eye for business. And later, he also understood and realized, they're making us take this bus that's not bright and yellow to school like everyone else. Ours is green and broken down. And he didn't understand that during this time, during the civil rights movement, that there was racial discrimination. And that he looked back later and realized that because he was poor and because he was Latino, he wasn't valued as much, but knew in his heart that he had value and that he had importance. So after he got older, he didn't get very far in school. And he got a job working at Frito-Lay. And he was hired to work as a janitor. And he came home. His mother and father were proud that he had a job to make some real money to support the family. And his grandfather, who was very elderly at the time, said, you make sure a Montañez, let them know that a Montañez mop that floor. You make it sparkle. Everything you touch is perfect. You're not just a janitor. You give it your very best shot. And so that's what he did. After a while, people began to like and notice his hard work, his work ethic. He began to go around the company. He would watch people do their jobs. He would watch the dye. He would watch how they would make the food. He would watch the food dye be created. He would watch different parts. He made friends with people. Still, the custodian, the janitor, doing his work. But yet he continued to keep an eye on things. And finally, as he was working, he saw a video announcement that came through from the CEO. That's the boss. That's the head of Frito-Lay. And he said, I want every employee to treat this company like it's their business, like you're all owners. And that also we're looking for ideas to make our company better. So Richard was in a truck for Frito-Lay helping deliver regular Cheetos and other chips. And as he was standing there, he was looking, he said, there are no spicy flavors for Latinos or anyone else. And it got him to thinking. So later on that day, he went home and he was sitting on the steps with his son. And in Latino communities, they have like an ice cream truck, but it serves all kinds of different food. And this particular snack was corn on a stick. And it came with all kinds of things on it, food, spices. It was very common. So he bought one for himself and one for his son. And as he was eating his hot corn, it dawned on him. Wait a minute. This corn looks like a giant Cheeto. Hot Cheetos. So then he went and he called the CEO. I have an idea for Cheetos. The CEO said, okay, well, you're a janitor, but we'll come out and talk to you. He found out that a whole marketing team and the CEO wanted to hear his presentation. But yet Richard only had a 4th or 5th grade education. How could he do it? His wife lovingly helped him put together the package, helped him write his presentation, and he met with them, and the rest is history. And it's because he believed in himself. It's because he was determined. He was willing to take that risk. He also says that hunger is the best cure for fear. And so there's a lot that goes behind just the Flaming Cheeto. That a human being's determination and refusal to be afraid brought us this great product. And so here we are, learning and living every day. And I want to encourage you, the next time you pick up a bag of Flaming Hot Cheetos, I want you to ask yourself, am I living my dream? Am I going beyond fear? If you're not, don't worry. Take that first step. Take care and have a good day. And remember, hunger is a cure for fear. Strive for your dreams.